and great appointment, and I want to thank everybody for taking time to join us. And I want to start off by recognizing our outgoing Game and Fish Commissioner, Chairman J.D. Neely, who has done a spectacular job. You're going to have big shoes to fill, and the good thing is we're not letting JD go anywhere, and so he'll be around to help show you the way. But he's done a tremendous job and just a truly dedicated public servant and somebody I'm very proud to know and call a friend. So thank you for your great service to the state. Feel free to recognize him if you guys want to. I also want to congratulate our incoming chair, Anne Marie DeRamus, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, but really excited and proud that she will serve as the very first woman to ever chair the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. A big deal. Something I'm personally pretty excited about. We're making a lot of firsts around here, and I love that Anne Marie will be taking that on, and no doubt she'll do an amazing job. We're also joined by an esteemed group, our other current commissioners, Rob Finley, Philip Tappan, Bill Jones, Chris Caldwell, and Dr. Michelle Evans-White. Thank you guys for the great job that you do. And you are joining an amazing, amazing team and people who love our state, love conservation, and work tirelessly. I've been told it's one of the most challenging, busiest volunteer jobs that you can possibly have. So we're really grateful for all of the good work that each one of you do. And certainly to our host, Director Doug Schoenrock, who has not been here long but already hit the ground running and doing an amazing job leading this team, and Deke Whitbeck also for the service to the commission and the great job that he's doing. Now for the big news. We've said all of the thank yous, but now the exciting part. I'm really pleased and happy to announce my newest appointment to the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, my good friend Jamie Anderson. Jamie, we're excited for you. Jamie and his wife, Elizabeth, and their two boys are proud to call Lone Oak, Arkansas home. But I always joke that it's hard to know where the Andersons are really from because I see them literally all over the state. Just absolute pillars of Arkansas and the type of people who show up and help out whenever it's needed. Whether that's on the local school board, opening a new business, serving the Arkansas State Police Foundation, or frankly, anywhere we have a need in the state of Arkansas, you can find the Anderson family. Jamie's a fourth-generation farmer at Anderson Farms, a business that was founded by his grandfather and great-grandfather. But don't let that make you think that the business is ancient. Jamie's helped bring it into the modern era and now ships live fish overnight to more than 40 different states around the country. Jamie's an expert at fishing, agriculture, and conservation. And other people outside of our state have taken notice. President Trump appointed him to the National Wildlife Services Advisory Committee, and Jamie has served on the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission committee that's focused specifically on aquatic life. He also created the Arkansas Waterfowl Association, which helps underserved kids access hunting, fishing, and outdoor opportunities, which lines up perfectly with my administration's pilot program that we started in partnership with the Game and Fish Commission to bring training for a career in the outdoors to schools across our state. Jamie certainly has the industry knowledge and expertise needed to serve on this elite commission, but that's not the only reason I made the appointment. I also chose him because he's focused on what the Arkansas outdoors look like, not just right now, but in 5, and 10, and 15, and 20 years down the line. He cares about conservation. He cares about shooting, archery, fishing youth programs, because he cares about the next generation of Arkansas conservationists. And I know that during his term on the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, he'll put his energy towards preserving, protecting, and promoting Arkansas's great outdoors, because he cares about building a future in which our state's greatest natural resource is available to every single Arkansan. That's what my administration is focused on, not just being caretakers of the hunting and fishing that we all love and enjoy, but also about building it into something bigger and greater for our kids for generations to come. Jamie, I'm excited and thrilled to see you join the commission. And I'm even more excited but what I know that you will bring to the table. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your friendship. And most importantly, congratulations. Welcome, Jamie Anderson, Arkansas Community.
Wow. Thank everyone for being here. In a circumstance like this, you prepare notes, you play it all back in your mind, and it's oftentimes you just throw it out the window. But I'm going to do my best. I haven't been able to see everybody in the room yet, but just looking around, man, I try not to get emotional. Friends and family, I just can't thank you enough. Representatives, their senators, past commissioners, everybody who supported me, wrote letters to me and for me, just thank you. First and foremost, Governor Sanders, I can't thank you enough. This is a dream come true. The opportunity to represent not only the state, but the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission that is so dear to me is very humbling, and I'm very honored. A dedicated group of commissioners and walking in the footsteps of these guys and those before them, it's going to be big shoes to fill, but I'm up to the task, and I assure you I'll give you 100%. My wife Elizabeth, can't look at you, and our two sons. Wow. Slater and Warner, they're my inspiration. My wife is my rock. My kids are my inspiration. Watching those two guys become the outdoorsmen they are, and the young men that they are, keeps me going every day. I'd like to say that they are becoming more and more like me, but their mother would probably not want that to happen too much. Even if it has to mean that I go looking for my hunting and fishing equipment on a daily basis. Slater now wears a size 13, so I go out to the garage to get my boots, and there's nothing there but a pair of muddy, wet boots because he's in my new dry ones. And then Warner, I go look for my new chatterbaits, and I find nothing but empty packages, and then I have to go look for his fishing rods and to get my chatterbaits back. But thank you guys. Dad, this is probably a time to publicly apologize for doing the same to you. Thank you for all the chatterbaits and the boots. My dad has been a mentor to me. It's just beyond comprehension. Thank you. Like I said, Elizabeth's my rock for the past 20 years. My biggest supporter. She pushes me daily to be who I can be and strive to do the things I want to do. And if you know her, you know she leads by example. She is an amazing role model as a mother to our children. I wake up each day determined to give my best because I know these two boys are watching, and I know others are watching, and I know that failure is not an option. We're public servants because we were taught by our families before us, and that is what we plan to carry on and pass on. Anyone who knows me knows that I eat, sleep, and breathe the outdoors. It's not just what I do in my free time, it's my life's work. For the past 32 years, I've worked on our family fish farm, learning every day that if you don't take care of the resource, it will not take care of you. Some of my earliest and best memories of the outdoors were with my dad and my granddad, taking me hunting and fishing. From Brumman, Arkansas, on my first duck hunt, with my dad and Cliff Hoofman, where I'm sure my pop gun that I took with me hindered us killing any ducks. Down to Beach Creek Hunting Club right outside of Hermitage in Bradley County, sitting with my granddad and his bolt-action 410, I believe it was a Stevens Model 58, and listening to my dad and other members of the club banging pots and pans as they walked through the potlatch ground and the pine trees trying to run deer over us. And no, we never killed anything. My first taste of success was at our duck club just south of Stuttgart when I was 13 years old, and 7 years have passed, so it's not illegal now. I was 13 years old. My dad set me on a deer stand with a Ducks Unlimited Winchester 20 gauge with 3 rounds of buckshot and he went to the clubhouse within earshot to listen for me shoot. The next thing I know, a clap of thunder and a bolt of lightning hit just right next to me. And the other member said he jumped out of the chair and yelled, "We got to go get Jamie." So as they ran towards me to get me and driving the six-wheeler, they spooked my first button buck I ever killed right by me, and with a third shot and one magic pellet, it fell. If I wasn't obsessed then, I certainly am now. Years later, that passion evolved into something even greater. A few close friends standing against this wall here, and we formed the Arkansas Waterfowl Association. Our mission was simple: to take local youth, especially those without the kind of mentors that we grew up with, many of them from single-family homes, maybe living with grandparents, or just from a home that simply didn't have the outdoor experiences to offer. We hosted countless youth hunts, outdoor camps, teaching everything from shooting and trapping, taxidermy, boater safety. Our wildlife officers came and taught four-wheeler safety, just anything you can imagine. And we've done that for over 20 years and probably well over 1,000 young lives touched. It's been amazing. Next week is our camp for this year, and you'll find me Saturday teaching archery. When we talk about the resource, we're talking about more than land, water, trees, and animals. The most important resource is our youth. Keeping young people connected to the outdoors doesn't just give them a better life, it secures the future of conservation, and that's why I'm excited to see the Game and Fish education staff leading programs like the School of Conservation Leadership and shooting sports. My buddy J.J. Gladden, where are you? I saw him earlier. J.J. and his team, they've done an amazing job, and I just know I can't wait to see what they do next. But education is probably one of the most important aspects of this agency. Through my business, I work with over 40 state and federal agencies. Most often the conversation revolves around permitting and fish transport. But I can tell you this, I swell with pride every time I hear the positive reputation of the Arkansas Game and Fish and our biologists and our fish pathologists. They are known and highly respected across the country. In fact, when other states hear we're from Arkansas, generally the conversation gets a lot easier. But I just want to speak on that behalf. They are amazing people. Since the early 2000s, Arkansas has led the way in disease testing, inspections, and best management practices in aquaculture. Many states have adopted the standards that we set, and that's helped our industry thrive. None of it would be possible without the cooperation, the foresight, and dedication of the Game and Fish Commission and its outstanding employees. At a time when some states are politicizing and weaponizing agencies that are charged with managing their natural resources, I'm proud to say that Arkansas stands firm, and we're committed to a biological and common sense approach. In closing, I want to thank Governor Sanders again. Brian, thank you for all you do promoting the outdoors in Arkansas and recreation. I want to thank the commissioners, past and present. You all, I'm glad to get to know some of you. Some of you I've known a long time. Thanks for being a mentor. Mike Freeze, I can't not mention you. Thank you for being a mentor to me. He's like another father. I want to leave you with one quote that I wish I could say was mine, but I heard it on one of my favorite outdoor podcasts. When it comes to the natural resources and how we treat them, that quote is, "It's not ours, it's just our turn." Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Governor Sanders, for allowing me to come back. I've been retired all of 2 weeks now, but it is an honor to get to come back and to welcome our newest commissioner. I told Jamie this back there in the back. I'm handing off the baton to him, and he will be C100 on your license plate. And the new commissioner's got a lot more hair than I do, and. Yeah, see what happens over 7 years. You're gonna gray up a little bit, but no, you will enjoy every minute of it. Governor, thank you for picking this location. this is like hallowed ground to the commissioners and the staff, because this, Jamie, you will find out, is where we get to hear the reports and the staff. All this, you mentioned the fisheries and the wonderful team we have there, and I know you already know throughout the country. Anytime you mention AGFC, we're top of the list almost in any department, from elk programs to trout fishing to waterfowl. We have the best. Our enforcement team always winning awards for their service. So you're coming on at a time where we have got the highest of standards here. This office right here, this room, you will spend hundreds of hours over the next 7 years, literally right here. And so I've got a little bit of wisdom. I'm known to be kind of a short speaker. These commissioners are kind of laughing because I don't take long. So I'm going to give you a little bit of wisdom to take on over the next 7 years. And on behalf of all the former commissioners that are back there, Mr. Freeze, Commissioner Dunklin, thank you for your service. And I'm now part of this the old team, I'm going to call us, and then the newest in our serving commissioners here. I think would all agree with this wisdom that we come at with. You're going to be drinking through a fire hose over the next few months, and just be ready. Director Sean Rock will tell you when you start to learn all the things we do here at Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. One, you're going to be very proud, and you're going to learn everything from collared lizards to the little mollusk in South Arkansas. I mean, it's amazing how much we touch at AGFC. You mentioned the education department, and so proud of Mary Beth Hatch and all this education division and the governor's leadership with getting this in our schools. It is truly a great time to be coming on this commission with the momentum we have with our new director and Anne Marie coming on as Madam Chair, Vice Chair Finley, and all the commissioners. You are joining a team that is committed to making this state better, our resources better, and raising up a new generation of conservationists. So that is just one tidbit. Listen, listen, listen. As you will hear these reports and sit in on these meetings, it is a lot to absorb. But the wisdom we have at this staff, with our biologist to the director and the commissioners, they are presenting us as the commission with the best of knowledge. So when you make decisions like what this GTR needs or what this new lake renovation needs, we're getting the best stuff. And it's exciting to be a part of that. You mentioned serving with a servant's heart, and I appreciate hearing that quality about you. Truly, I think we all as commissioners enjoy getting to serve, but a really good commissioner is one that takes that as truly their mission, is to serve this state and our public, and hold that treasure high. Teamwork, of course, that goes without saying. We've got a great team, and we're here as commissioners to support this team, to help them make the best decisions that we can with the resources that we have, and to support them. Always balancing that with our public. We have been entrusted by the governor with making sure that our public has the best of access, the best of opportunity, and that we're raising up, again, the newest outdoors men and women. As your little boys are they're not little anymore, but young men, but admire how you have already raised them up, following in your footsteps as you did with your father and your grandfather. I couldn't be more proud as the outgoing Commissioner C-100 to get to hand you the baton, Jamie. And Governor, thank you for this great selection. I know he will do well already. You know, we say in Arkansas you're only about one person removed from knowing everybody in just a matter of 30 minutes. I know the whole family, and my sister knows everybody, and my daughter is their pharmacist. So, I mean, you know, welcome to this family, because you'll find that AGFC is a family. The true treasure in your 7 years is getting to know and to work with these 600 and some odd employees here. They are tremendous, and they come to work every day. I'll close with this. I used this analogy last year with Stan Jones. You know, the commission is like a train, and its mission continues on down that track. And, you know, we as commissioners get to jump on board. June 30th at the stroke of midnight, I jumped off. It was a soft landing, but I got to jump off. And as the governor mentioned, I will continue to serve with Deke and the foundation and support these commissioners forever. And I think all the former commissioners back here would agree. We all get to continue to be a part of this in ways and support y'all however we can, and you'll never get off of that. But the next 7 years, you're on the train, and the train's moving. Its mission will continue on, and enjoy. My last bit of wisdom to give you, and Steve Cook gave me this when I got off the commission, and George Dunklin told me the same thing. He said, JD, you got 84 meetings. That's 12 times 7. Enjoy it and treasure it. And so it is a treasured time. Game and fish is the tip of the spear of conservation. I came from the forestry background, and I thought that we were really the lead in conservation, but it's not. It's the Game and Fish Commission, because they touch everything in this state natural. And so enjoy your time, have fun, and again, welcome aboard AGFC.
Y'all ready for another couple more hours? I'm just here to close this out. First of all, I want to thank the governor, Brian, for being here and for being so dedicated to the natural state. We're honored to have you here, and we'd love to have you back sometime, wander the halls, and see what we do. Very exciting. Today, we're especially grateful for your selecting Jamie. What a phenomenal choice, and what a great opportunity that the wild places and creatures and things of the state of Arkansas will have to benefit from his knowledge, and it's important. But Elizabeth and Slater and Warner, thank you for sharing your dad and your husband. That's important, because behind every successful commissioner is a successful and supporting family, and it's critical. Now, we don't expect you to learn how to play the guitar like Harley, but we do like hearing Harley play the guitar every now and then, Chris. Jamie, our house is your house. You come here anytime you want to. You have freedom to walk the halls, come sit and chat, talk, drive by, whatever you want to do. Our house is your house, and actually our house is the people's house, and we want you to come and take advantage of that. And I'd also like to thank the staff on both sides, from the governor's office and from the AGFC. This type of activity does not come easily done and quickly done. You guys motivated it quickly and efficiently and professionally, and I certainly appreciate all the support from both agencies. So with that, we are finished. There are some refreshments around. Welcome to hang out if you'd like to. Thank you all for coming today. and make it a great day. Thank you.